Hey everybody, welcome back to BobkeTV. Welcome once again, the best of 2016. I'm doing these until the end of the year, 14 in total. This is number 2 and it is called the best. Am I actually seeing this moment of 2016? And we got to say that the one moment where you said to yourself, I can't believe I'm seeing this, is when Chris Froome had to abandon his bicycle and run towards the finish line on Mount Ventoux. Now, a number of circumstances had to happen at the same time. The stars, the chaos stars had to line up. First of all, it was so windy at the top of the mountain, they canceled the last 10 kilometers of the race. So they moved the finish line way down, and that brought the fans down. I mean, the fans, they just walked down to where the finish line was. But rather than have that extra 6 miles of roadway for all those people, it was down to about a kilometer or a mile and a half. So the last 2 or 3 Ks of the climb to Mount Ventoux was the craziest fans and concentration. And they were unable to move the barriers down in the short amount of time they had. So you only had 500 meters of barriers to keep the crowd back before the finish line. Because of that, the motorcycles that are in front of the race and the cars and the police escort, they got progressively slower and more congested because of the concentration of the fans and how thick they were in the roads, how many people were in the roads. And so by the time the peloton came through with Bauke Mollema, of course, Chris Froome, Richie Porte was there, and they were duking it out for the stage win. Chris Froome was riding great, and then I believe it was Richie Porte that hit the motorcycle first. Chris was right on his wheel. His bike got ruined, so he couldn't ride the bike. It was only about 1.5 K to go, maybe just over a kilometer before the finish line. And the next image we saw was Froome abandon his bike and just start running up the climb. And I was commentating on it, sitting there looking at the feed, and I was just absolutely astounded. And when I thought about it later, when I had a chance to reflect on what must have been going through Froome's mind, he was just desperate to get to the finish line, and that was the only alternative. And because of the congestion, and because of how strung out the peloton was, the Sky team car was way behind. I think Chris could have walked to the finish line before the team car was able to catch up to him. So because of all of those circumstances, I'm sure there's a bunch more that I can't remember at the moment, but those are the main ones. And the point being, I don't think I'll get a lot of disagreement. And you can comment, you can write in and comment if you like. The I cannot believe what I'm seeing moment of 2016 was on Mount Ventoux when Chris Froome initiated the Mount Ventoux Running Club. Join that if you dare. Next up, the top domestique of 2016. And if you'd like to subscribe, just click on my face, buy some merchandise, click on the t-shirt, thumbs up, greatly appreciated, and follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks a lot, everybody.